And we are live. Here we are. Well, it's Leonid and Roman here. So the friends are all over the place, all over the world. We have everyone doing well on their break. And, Leonid is jamming and practicing his new bass, of course. His new 5-string, as you guys know, and you've seen it on an earlier stream. Hello, Terry Laka. So here we are, and actually we did a live stream yesterday on Facebook. So for those of you who are following us on Facebook, well, you already know most of the stuff I'm gonna cover on this stream. So this is for those only on YouTube. Okay, so if you guys on YouTube and you don't go on our Facebook page, I guess because I guess you have something against Facebook and you are completely revolting going on Facebook. Well, here we are for you on YouTube. So we hope you're, well, today's what? It's actually Martin Luther King's Day in America. Yeah. So it's sort of, stands for the rights and freedom and celebration of that. And guys, we are all about unity through music. That's why we cover Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, and Chaka Khan, and Steely Dan. I mean, we love Tower of Power,
Blood, Sweat and Tears.
Blood, Sweat and Tears, all the cool stuff. And a lot of it is, it just bridges through different generations and races and countries. Leonid grew up on it in Soviet Union. Can you believe that?
Behind the Iron Curtain.
He told me so many stories listening to these, copies of reel-to-reels that had, first songs of Chicago and Blood, Sweat and Tears. Which year was that?
It was the beginning of 70s.
Beginning of 70s,
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay. And they didn't have like proper albums, Chicago 7 or CTA album. You didn't have anything of that, right? Only like just mix stuff.
Yeah.
All kinds of, horn bands together. So anyway, first big announcement is that whether you like Facebook or not, we are on Facebook, right? Facebook is kind of a community thing, so it's easier to chat and keep you posted. On YouTube, it's only videos mostly, so we have to do a video each time, and hope you can catch it and see it. But on Facebook, it's easier. But even if you don't like Facebook, here's a solution we came up with. We created a news channel called Exclusive News, Leonid and Friends, okay? And basically, it allows you to receive updates and early announcements of shows going on sale or to be on sale soon. All kinds of special news and updates on our new song releases, backstage snippets with the band, little interviews with the band, little stuff on the road that happens with us. Because sometimes I feel like we have something going on I want to share, but do I want to do another post on Facebook and make it like, kludging it up because there's just so much happening on Facebook. So I want to keep that separate as a direct line to you guys if you want to stay always updated. So what you do, I'm going to leave a link here after I do this live stream. I'm going to leave a link there, and in comments, you just click on it and you follow the news channel, and all the news will arrive to your messenger. Like Facebook Messenger. So it'll go directly there. There'll be like a channel. You can always click and see the latest news and updates. And I think that way we can keep you guys posted. And it's official from us, so we can always let you know of what's going on, right? What's going on? Okay. Now, in the meantime, lots of exciting things. New songs in the works by Leonid and the band and the friends. He's going into the studio shortly. He's been working from his home studio so far, transcribing it all. Are you having fun with the new songs, Leonid?
Oh, yeah.
You like it, huh? And you're not gonna tell anybody which songs are these, right?
No.
It's top secret.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the guys, I signed an agreement, non-disclosure, with Leonid, so I can't tell you either. All my money is at stake, okay? So, but there you go. The news channel is on, so follow the exclusive news on Facebook, and we'll put a link here so you can see all the updates, and we'll try to have fun with you guys, you know? So I know that you can always find it from us, because on Facebook, what are the chances that you will catch it on the feed, you know? Not sure if you're gonna find it. Anyway, I will stop shaking the table where I'm holding the phone. Otherwise, it seems like we have an earthquake going on. Do you guys have an idea? What's the next 2 or 3 songs?
Hush, hush.
Well, do you guys, can you guess? Maybe they can guess. And whoever guesses is gonna be the lucky winner.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get you something cool from the band. Maybe one of our new vinyls, right? We have the vinyl releases now. All the 4 albums on vinyl. Super, super high quality for you audiophiles. So now, moving to the next topic. So while you follow the news channel, we'll keep you updated. The tour is coming up. So if you've seen Leonid and Friends this last year, 2024, when you come see us this year, 2025, it's gonna be 5 or 6 new songs on the set list. So it's gonna be super fresh, fresh for us, fresh for you, because we always have fun playing new stuff for you guys. And it's, just imagine, from what you've seen, obviously the top hits, but 5 or 6 new songs as well, okay? And, you know, that's all around Chicago and all the other, you know, Earth, Wind and Fire and more. So lots of that being prepared, some surprises from, you know, your top favorite band members. In the meantime, I want to quickly show you the schedule of the spring tour so you know where we're gonna be, and some of the shows are actually being announced now and going on sale. So and by the way, feel free to send me questions on anything here. This is a chance to talk, guys. You know, it's not too often we can sit down and chat with you, and there you go. So we can just answer any questions, maybe something special. So here's the poster. I'm gonna show you US Spring Tour 2025, Leonid and Friends. Okay, so we start off in Florida for Villages, 2 shows in Villages, then Fort Lauderdale, then we're in Clearwater, 2 shows, Ocala, Immokalee, which is right next to Fort Myers, 2 shows in Orlando, April 4th and 5th at the Plaza Live. Then we have Jacksonville, Florida Theater, Pensacola, Florida, first time there at the Sanger Theater, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, before that, Montgomery, Alabama at Montgomery Performing Arts Center, Sweet Home, Alabama. Here we come. Then Oxford, Alabama at April 13th. Now, you see I drew a line here because these are new dates added. I don't have them on the poster yet, but here we go. April 14th, Nashville, Tennessee at the Fisher Center, okay? Fisher Center for the Performing Arts. We made it specifically for you guys in Tennessee because I said, no way we're gonna miss Nashville and Tennessee for 2 years. We can't do that. You know, if we skip 1 year, you don't see us for 2 years. So Nashville, Tennessee, April 14th, we'll be there. It's a Monday, so you guys, you gotta show up and make us feel proud that we added this show for you, okay? Then April 17th will be Savannah, Georgia at the Johnny Mercer Center Theater. And that's a new date for us as well. Now, moving back on, then we're in Charleston, South Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, April 20. I know there's a few seats left. Like Charleston is almost sold out, but Durham has a few seats at the Carolina Theater. Then we have Virginia Beach, Hopewell, Virginia, 2 shows in Alexandria in DC at the Birchmere, right? You know the Birchmere. So then we're moving on to Keswick Theater, which is basically Philly. The historic Keswick Theater, almost sold out, May 2nd. Then May 3rd, we're on top of the mountain in Jim Thorpe at Penn's Peak. We love that place, okay? Some seats left there. You got to hurry up. Then you see I drew a line again. Well, there's more added. So May 4th, May the 4th be with you, Sellersville, Pennsylvania. So that's another show next to Philly and New Jersey, and I guess Delaware as well. Now it's a small venue; it's only like 300 seats or so. So the price will be a little higher than one of these big theaters, but what you get is an intimate setting and a really fine acoustic sound at Sellersville Theater, May 4th. So if you're lucky, you'll get a seat. Then May 6th and 7th, we're in Pittsburgh at Warrendale, Pennsylvania at Jurgles Live. Okay, 2 shows, May 6th and 7th, Pittsburgh. You guys get ready for us. It's going on sale. Then we are back on here. We're moving on to Richfield, Connecticut. Patchogue. Okay, Patchogue Theater, Long Island. Of course, we'll have Long Islanders. And then, yeah, we're going to rock that show. There's some seats left. Then we're in Red Bank, New Jersey at Count Basie Center. Then we're in Englewood, New Jersey at Bergen Performing Arts Center. Tarrytown, New York, another cool little venue. Then we're in Manhattan, New York City, City Winery, 2 shows. We love that place. Then we're back to Plymouth, Massachusetts. So that's Plymouth Memorial Hall. Haven't been there in a couple of years. We love that venue in Plymouth. That's May 23rd. Then Albany, New York at the Egg. And we haven't been there in a couple of years, so it's a little bit upstate New York. You guys have been waiting for us. Here we come. And right around that time, there will be a show in, I made a note here, in Poughkeepsie, New York. So Poughkeepsie should happen right around that time. And then we're in Northampton, Massachusetts. Salisbury, 2 shows at Blue Ocean Music Hall. You know, where we are right on the water. We go to swim there during sound check. We call it the Russian Sharks in the water. Okay. So then Friday, May 30th, we're in Boston, Massachusetts at the Wilbur. That's a beautiful venue right in Boston. And here we are in June 1st, we're in Cranston, Rhode Island at the Park Theater. So coming back to Rhode Island. And well, guess what? The biggest announcement after all of this and after so many prayers you guys made for us. Look at these beautiful people. You'll see them soon. Okay, you'll see them live soon. Okay, here we are. Well, Canada. Okay, Canada. Big announcement. So, how many years has been that you guys been asking for Canada? I mean, I lost count, right? Since the beginning, we had Canada on our radar and we wished we could make it there. But, you know, always been something. So finally, I think it's our lucky break because we have a plan to play starting, I think it starts in Ottawa, then Kingstown, then Toronto, then Montreal, and then possibly Quebec City proper. So that's on the East Coast, right after the East Coast dates on the spring tour. And then, yes, somebody's asking Vancouver. When we get to Seattle on the fall tour, we can go up to Vancouver. But the main thing, guys, here's the help we need. As soon as they go on sale, you gotta spread the word to all the Canucks. All the Canucks. How about our coming there, okay? You gotta spread the word and make sure that you sell those tickets out so we can go back to the promoters and say, well, we want more of Canada. Let's do more of Canada, okay? So check it out, Canada. We are super excited. I mean, it's just another dream come true, and we're gonna have the best time, great time of the year. I'm sure you guys will make it special for us. So Canada, be ready. The exact dates and tickets are gonna be announced shortly, but you have to prepare all your friends to go and jump on the tickets immediately. So we show the promoters that Leonid and Friends also belongs to Canada, and Canada should be a regular stop, okay? So here we go. What questions you guys have in the meantime? How did you get involved with managing the band? Wow, you want the full story, right? Well, first, I was born as a son of Leonid. It started 35 years ago, and grew up on this incredible music. I know Chicago by heart, most of it. I grew up first on Beatles, and then the rest leading me to Chicago and Tower of Power and the rest of the cool stuff. So then when Leonid released his first videos, and I saw it, and I was super proud of Leonid, and then he was making more and more, and the audience was growing. Finally, a couple of years later, I asked Leonid, I said, what do you want to do with this? You know, what's your goal? And he told me he would like to tour in America. That's the biggest dream that any musician from Russia and from back in the day in Soviet Union could have. It's like you listen to all these legends, the gods of music, and finally to be able to come and play here in America, that unbelievable music for you guys is the biggest dream for Leonid. And I said, well, it's my duty as the son of Leonid to make that come true, especially that I'm a fan of Chicago and of Leonid and friends, of course. So the rest is history. We got this nepotism, right? Well, I guess, but I got to be good at it, because just because I'm a son, that doesn't make that work, okay? I can tell you some stories, what it takes to make just the visas for everybody. Yeah, should get a medal just for that. Okay. Now, okay, great song would be By the Way We Were, performed by Barbara Streisand. Okay, that's a lovely song. Very lovely. Okay, looking forward to see you in Orlando. We can wait. Let's see. Huntsville, Alabama. Well, we're sort of packed with Alabama, so between Montgomery and Oxford, you got to take your pick. And, you know, I'm sure it's not too bad of a drive, so hopefully you can make it. Okay, hope you will perform Say a Little Prayer and Superstar. Well, you betcha. We're planning to. Okay. By the way, what is your favorite Leonid and Friends song? I want to know. Leave me a comment right now. What is your absolute favorite Leonid and Friends song? So between all our Chicago stuff, Earth, Wind and Fire, Shaka Khan, and Steely Dan and Tower of Power, and we even have some Deep Purple. What is your favorite song? Okay, and we have an original. How about that? Speck of Dust. Do you guys know Speck of Dust? The biggest song we ever produced. And we co-wrote the lyrics with Leonid. Together, myself and Leonid. Do you know that song? Well, if you don't, you have to watch the video tonight. That's your homework, home task. But what's your favorite song? Okay, so let's see. Gil Forrest says Fantasy. Somebody says My Old School, In the Stone. Christina, good pick. Okay, let's see. Fantasy, okay. My Old School and East River, good. East River is one of the deep tracks, I would say, by Brecker Brothers. And we met, finally, we met Randy Brecker. So the Brecker Brothers, who are legendary guys, and he's a trumpet player, Randy. He was the original trumpet player of Blood, Sweat, and Tears as well. And he came to see our show in Patchogue, Long Island last year. Can you believe it? We just met him at meet and greet. He's there and he's like, yeah, I'm here. And just so happened that we played East River during that show. We didn't play the whole tour, but I said, you know what? We should play East River in Patchogue. And he was in the audience. I mean, it was really something special. Okay, Beginnings, In the Stone, My Old School, Speck of Dust is the bomb. Yes, Russell. Come back to Nashville. Christopher, did you hear my earlier announcement? We're playing at the Fisher Center on April 14th. Put it on the calendar. You'll get a ticket notification soon. Bring all your friends. We booked it for you guys. You got to make it packed out with us. Monday, April 14th in Nashville at the Fisher Center. Fantasy at 25 or 6 to 4. Agreed. Only the Beginning. I love Speck of Dust. Yes. Okay, Lifesaver. Oh, that's a good one. That's one of the old tracks we made. Hanky Panky and Lifesaver. Check it out. September, of course. That made you a fan. That's cool. One Fine Morning. We love rocking that song. Okay, In the Stone, Call on Me, 25 or 64. You're My Inspiration. Yes. And you know, we played You're My Inspiration to David Foster himself in Los Angeles in November. Like, he was literally came to see the show with his sister-in-law. They were sitting there, and we dedicated You're an Inspiration and played it for him. And he walked up to us after the show, and he said, the exact words were, "You made me appreciate Peter Cetera's voice even more." Okay, after he heard Michael rocking the song You're the Inspiration. That's what he said. And he said, you know, he worked for years with Peter Cetera and loved it. But now he says, you just guys make me appreciate it even more. That was David Foster's response to hearing us playing all the great Chicago tunes, including his songs that he wrote. Okay, that's a little story on the side. I have lots of those for you guys if you want. Okay, New Orleans. We plan to be back to New Orleans in the fall, for sure. You know, we're gonna do Texas as usual, Houston, couple of shows in Houston, probably Majestic Theater in Texas, in Dallas. So yeah, it was fun also in San Antonio at the Aztec. Okay, Ain't Nobody. Yes, we love that song. So leave me right now. What is your favorite Leonid and Friends song? And where do you plan to see our live show? Where do you plan to see these guys? And where do you plan to see Leonid? You see him practicing. Is there sound now? Okay, let's see if there's sound now. Okay, good. I guess while I was switching the cameras, they made it so, I mean, this is kind of sneaky. They have the little touch thing right below when you turn the cameras is turn off the audio. And it just, I made that mistake a couple of times, turning off the audio. But what I was saying after I flipped the camera, so you guys can catch up on my blah blah, is he's practicing some funky stuff. That's secret. That's the only hint I can give you. Funky stuff on the bass coming, okay? So you guys, you know, you can figure the rest out. And yeah, just before we lost sound, we were talking about, okay, Wishing You Were Here. I was telling you a story. The song Wishing You Were Here was the first song where Ksenia came to join the band. So before that, there was no Ksenia and Leonid and Friends. And Wishing You Were Here is when Ksenia came in as one of the additional vocal for the vocal harmony. And since then, she became part of the band. Okay, so that's the story. So if you haven't seen that song, you can find it on YouTube. Wishing You Were Here. And it's a song that Leonid sings on, okay? So it's pretty special. We played it live in 2019. We played it live. Okay, so see you guys in New Jersey. Van Zone, yes, Steve. I said hi to you, of course. Ricky, don't lose that number. Okay, Steely Dan. Okay, what's this world coming to? Isn't that a great song? So tell me which show you want us to come to and which song you want us to play there. Okay, which show and which song. And we'll see if we can make it happen. Love and Let Me Be Lonely by Friends of Distinction. Interesting. Okay. Hello from New Zealand. Average White Band song. You'll find out. You'll have to wait and find out. So, yeah. So other than the spring tour and the big announcement that I just gave you, that after we do all the East Coast and some additional dates like Nashville and Pittsburgh and so forth, we're going to go to Canada. So Canada, wait for us. Then end of August, we go on a cruise, on the Blue Cruise that starts off in Boston. And, you know, guys, I mean, if you love that music, Dave Mason there, Al Stewart there, there's guys from the Zombies, there's guys from, I think, Little River Band again coming, and there's just so many more, and we're all rocking the boat. It's a different type of vibe, I'm telling you. So if you can make it to that cruise, if you like cruises, it's really awesome. So from Boston to Nova Scotia, Canada, a week on a boat with us, with Leonid and friends. We're gonna hang out and have some margaritas, okay? So here we go. Earlier, if you guys just joined this live, earlier as well, I mentioned we have a news channel that you can follow. It's called Exclusive News, Leonid and Friends. I'll leave a link here so you can actually follow all our news and receive direct early announcements to your messenger. It's a Facebook Messenger. You don't have to go on Facebook even, just the Messenger, and you'll get everything you need. So it will be backstage stuff, it will be cool announcements, cool little snippets from the band, etc., etc. Okay, so other than that, obviously we're gonna do all the Midwest and possibly Buffalo, New York, and Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Central Illinois, Chicago, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minneapolis, Kansas, St. Louis, possibly New Orleans, Texas, Colorado. I've got to be back to Denver. We'll have Salt Lake City, Utah, Seattle, maybe Vancouver, Canada, then down Oregon, California, Vegas, Arizona, Phoenix, and Tucson, and San Diego, and then off to Hawaii and maybe Japan. So that's kind of the plan for this year. Another few things. So we shot an incredible live show at the Saban Theater in Beverly Hills. We're working on editing that out. So it takes a lot of work, but we'll have that ready at some point so you can enjoy the full show. We also have a backstage on the road documentary. So we have already 3 episodes put together. They're going through the final production stage, you know, like colorizing it and stuff. And I want to find out, okay? So it takes a lot of extra resources for us to make it. We have to bring, you know, crew that actually can film it and edit it and so forth. But if you guys see it worthwhile, for example, if we put it on YouTube as a subscription part of the channel where you pay a few bucks as a subscription, monthly subscription, and you get those special things that we put a lot of work into backstage on the road, so you can see how we travel, what happens on the road, how we get ready for the show. You can see how Leonid produces each song. You can see acoustic versions of the songs. We even made recordings, acoustic versions of some of the songs, which is, you won't find it anywhere else. So if you guys like that idea, I'll put that as a separate channel, put all that content for you, and that way you can support it. Basically, that way we can pay for it and make it worthwhile, okay? So, and let me know what other content you think is gonna be fun to have on a subscription channel, and we'll make it happen, okay? So let's see, what else we got? Everybody's doing good in the meantime. I want to give, I said that yesterday on Facebook. I want to say special thanks to our team member, Danny. Danny, who you see on all our Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. He lives in LA, and they had this devastation happening with wildfires, and him and Iris and their friend Nars did a live stream concert and fundraised over $3,000 with your help, guys, to help wildfire recovery and the Pasadena Humane Society that helps to salvage pets and animals. And so we're providing shelter and food for those in need, and just helping the evacuations, because we got to help our friends there, and that's what we're about, is uniting through music. And Danny did this awesome job, and you guys helped. This is what happens when we get together, guys. We're a definite force that can make a difference, and I hope that we can bring just a bigger mission with all the great music. We can also make this world a little bit better and help each other and be an example. Really be an example that many bands can do that, okay? Bring us together. You guys are an incredible community. You're the best, okay? You're definitely the best. You always inviting us to your barbecues and, just pampering us. Okay, then Next Time I Fall in Love by Peter Cetera. That's a lovely song, of course. By the way, do you guys have, I said that yesterday on Facebook as well, but do you have ideas for a name for our tour this year, for 2025 tour? What do you think would be a cool name for this tour? Maybe we'll use one of your ideas. Do you have any questions to myself or Leonid, or maybe to one of the band members, and I can ask them? I also want to know, guys, if you like for me to go live sometimes, like maybe once a week, maybe once a month or whatnot, and give you these updates and show you what we're doing, what we're up to, and talk to you, answer your questions. If you like this, let me know in the comments. If you think it's too long, or too much blah blah from me, which I can do a long time on and tell you all kinds of stories. If you think it's too much, let me know too. We'll keep it shorter and sweeter. Okay. Bring the World Together, name for the tour. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Do you have any other questions? Once a week is fine. Thank you, Jason. Okay. And yeah, again, which show are you coming to see us? The full schedule is always there at leonidandfriends.band. The website is leonidandfriends.band, has all the links to all the tickets, so you get the direct links where it's sold, so you're not paying overpriced through some third-party sellers. We hate when that happens, it's a crazy world with the internet and ticket sales and scammers and all that. Is just crazy, right? So make sure you follow the links that we post on leonidandfriends.band. And you can always follow the news channel as well. Okay, so yes to membership. Thank you, Carlos. So I'll work on this subscription channel so we can make something for you to enjoy, maybe when you can't come to the show or between stuff, and we'll put great work into it. The ones that I saw, and the documentaries that we made so far, the 3 episodes, are so awesome. They really, you watch it and it's just fascinating, and it just gets you into it. The time flies as you watch it, okay? So I couldn't get enough of those. Although I'm on tour, right, and I'm watching our tour live on the documentary, but it's so well put that it's very entertaining. So yeah, we're planning a trip to California, of course, on the fall tour. Stay tuned. By the time we start the spring tour, which is going to be late March, we should have all of the fall tour dates as well. So it'll be one long poster that you can guys use and spread the word on. Okay, so leave your best ideas. Oh, somebody says, yeah, make it shorter and interactive. Okay, Steve. And feel free, to always ask me things so we can get interactive. Again, lots of cool things. New songs are coming. The spring tour is coming. Check out the dates. We'll keep you all updated. And remember, there's just so many gems of songs on our channel. Like yesterday, I came across In the Stone and I posted it on Facebook. What a jam. And sometimes I forget the kind of jams we made. And so always go back and enjoy. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. I'll leave all the links there for you to see the channel, subscribe to the news channel, to see the poster, the dates, and all that, okay? So thank you for being with us, and let me know what's your favorite Leonid and Friends song. We'll see you in the comments.